What up, my guys, gals, and everything in between? It is your boy G-Man. We about to do another Plus Vibes video for you. Like I said, I'm gonna try and do about 3 a week. Today's, I'm hoping I'll be able to condense everything into just today. What the topic's gonna be about. If not, it might trickle over into tomorrow's, and then that'll be the 3 for the week. Or you might get a surprise 4 one. Don't know. I do not know yet, but we are gonna keep them coming. I just want to convey as much of this information that I have taken in as of late that's helped me feel just so much better about my life and what my potential is and what I'm going to be able to do here in the near future. This seems probably just like, without me having anything successful like really happening as far as like major things, it probably seems like I'm just talking out of my ass a little bit, right? But I have had multiple breakthroughs in the last few months based on this mentality shift. I've lost a lot of the additional weight that I've been looking to lose. I've made more strides in managing my money and putting it to good use in the facets of the next moves that I'm making. I've ironed out plans, and that last thing is in high relation to what we're going to talk about today. I want to talk about becoming consistent. And the way I did that, and the way I recommend that getting done, is creating new habits. And to do that, there's 3 parts to this. Become consistent, create new habits, structure a daily routine. Give yourself solid structure. It is so important. You have no idea how much it helps to have solid structure in your day-to-day. People, you might feel kind of boxed in. You might feel like you're limiting yourself to what you can do, but in actuality, you're going to expand how much you could possibly fit into a day. You have no idea until you actually try and iron it out and see what you can do. For me, I didn't think that I was going to have time to do. I work 2 jobs. I try to go to the gym. I try to make sure that what I'm eating is fresher foods and wholer foods, and that takes a little bit of time to prepare. The way my diet is like a fasting kind of thing, so I've got to make sure that I fit all this food into 1 hour of my day, basically 1 to 2 hours of my day. And amidst all that, I also want to start studying for the thing that I'm about to start attacking here, the thing that I'm about to start progressing forward and to alleviate a lot of this time-consuming stuff that I don't want, that I don't need in my life, i.e. the job that I'm currently working right now. I really am not about it, right? But until I really lock down how I'm gonna make it happen, it's not going to happen. However, that's what this structure is going to do for me. So what I did is I created a daily routine. Writing it down is 100% effective, 1000% effective. And the first video I think it was that I made, I talked about journaling. That was the start of me giving myself very solid structure. It gave me reference to what I had told myself I was going to do, and it allowed me to become accountable, which allowed me to create consistency, the main topic here. How are you going to get to consistency? To me, it starts with giving yourself some structure. So I gave myself a set time that I was going to get up for the day, even though I don't have to be up that early. My job doesn't start until 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I could get up much later in the day and squeak out the few things that I got to get done before I go in, right? But that doesn't feel structured. It feels like I'm eking it by. It feels like I'm barely squeaking everything in, It's not structured, and therefore I can't be consistent with it. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hitting every point every day. This is a process. And the other thing is that coming back to, I talk about failure, and we'll talk about failure constantly, and I guarantee you, because it's the building block of success. Without laying these bricks of failure to get above You're never going to have that completed wall. That's just how she's gonna go. We're building something here, and those are the foundations right there. Is that failure, learning from your failures. So for me, I created structure through daily routine. Those daily routines are, for me, as you know, I wake up, I make sure I'm up about 7 a.m. I get up, I get my coffee, I get what I need to head out the door. I go right to the gym. When I get to the gym parking lot, I write in my journal. I talk about what I'm gonna, I write down, I kind of iron it out for the day right there in my journal. I'll talk about what maybe happened the day before. I'll talk about what my plans are for the day. I'll itemize them. I'll kind of bullet point them in my journal, and then that's what my plan is for the day. Not every day is going to be the same, but that structure is going to keep it, and a lot of things will be the same, but that structure that I'm giving myself is going to keep me laser focused. It's going to allow me to get things done. And your structure, it's got to be also, it's got to have flexibility, but you've got to be honest with yourself and accountable. And if you could have gotten done what you should have gotten done, what you set out for yourself, and you don't get it done, you've got to be able to look at yourself and not cut yourself down in a negative fashion, but you got to be able to look at yourself and say, hey, I could have did that. Boy, you better step up and do it next time, because there's no reason that I shouldn't have did that. And if you can do that, not be too hard on yourself, it's all about balance, you know what I mean? But topic for another day. Bottom line, I think structuring your day is an amazing way to create consistency and create those new habits, because eventually it's not going to even be a thing for me. So many of these things are no longer a thing for me. Going to the gym is no longer a thing for me. It's not something that I think about as like, oh, a task that I need to check off my list. It's just like, all right, waking up, I go to the gym, I do the journal, I get out of there, I grab my groceries, I go home, I make my food, I get all that done, I take a shower, and then now I have 2 to 3 hours between that last item and going into this nighttime job where I can squeeze in whatever I need to get done, whether that's studying, whether that right now is doing DoorDash and to get a little extra money sliding into my pocket so I can afford some of these bigger expenses that are on my plate right now. It's just about being able to manage your time, creating that structure, and creating these habits, because once you, it's like training your body, you got to train your mind. And this is what everything I'm saying is things that I've had to do to train my mind. And I think it's a huge help. If you think that it's a huge help as well, lay it down in the comments. If you have different viewpoints on it, I'd love to hear them. Like I said, I'm about it. I'm trying to do as much as I can to maybe give you a little different perspective. Call back, to get where you want to go in life, you know? That's the game plan right now. And I'm going to get there. And these videos will hopefully help you out now. And once I'm there, they'll definitely be able to help out later, because a lot of people want the proof in the pudding. And I'm giving you the pudding right now, but I don't have the proof, but you should be able to hear and see it. If you know me personally, you know, you should be able to see it in the way I walk, talk, the way I'm acting as of late. You know, this isn't no facade. This is happening, and it's going to happen, and that's belief system, baby, and we're gonna get on that too. Love ya, peace out.